Hello everybody, I'm TonyScapone and this is the Epic Gamble. We're going to be playing in the Legacy Showcase today. Super pumped about that. Tournament is starting in a few minutes here. I wasn't going to do this whole big deck because I've done it a million times. So if you are interested in a deck tech and don't quite know how this deck works exactly, you can always scroll down, look at my YouTube. There are plenty of videos on it there. Good morning, Pizza. What's happening? All right, so we win the die roll, and we have a pretty sweet hand. We have Overmaster into Echo, and we can even imprint this Shatter Skull. So this is obviously a keep. So we can go Soul Land, imprint. We gotta play. Excuse me. We gotta play LED first, though. Because otherwise it'll be really obvious to counter the LED. Could they counter the LED thinking we're on like Dredge or something? Sure, but I think it's more likely that they would counter it post Overmaster than pre. I guess the question is, do we want to show anything else prior to LED? Probably. I think if we show Ancient Tomb and Chrome Mox, they are the least likely to counter the LED, because at that point you've shown 3 cards, LED being the 4th, so they figure if they have one force, it's probably good to hit the payoff. That's my line of thinking anyways. Most of it probably unlikely to matter, but so let's go Chrome Mox. Imprint this Shatter Skull. Play Ancient Tomb. Play Lion's Eye Diamond. They are F6'd. I'm still going to Overmaster. It's a Burning Wish. Here we go. We'll turn one flipperoo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. This is an empty or a relay. Well, we get to cast Wish. We don't really have to make a decision past that. Okay, nice. Play Opal. We are unfortunately 1 storm shy of killing them, which is certainly frustrating, but I think it's... So the question here becomes, right, like, you could go empty, right? But it's a 2-turn clock. Or you could go relay and make the argument that that's a 1-turn clock, right? Like, what are the odds that we don't kill them off of a relay for 9 with Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox, Opal in play? We got a message here. Hope for a fast game. They're 5-1 in the Modern Challenge. That's what they said. So we will give them a fast game. But I guess empty like beats more decks. This is always like one of the things I struggle with. Is I tend to favor relay over empty when I probably shouldn't. Like, you should probably. My worry is if they're a turn 2 combo deck, right? Relay's better. So I'm gonna relay. They would both probably yield the same result, which is opponent scooping after their draw step, or maybe playing some sort of card to throw us off as to what they are on. Double Opal's fine. Yeah, see. But that's my line of thinking there. I mean, it's one, if you can make 20 if you can make 20 goblins, you're just killing them with tendrils there. But if you only have red mana in that spot and you can make 20 goblins, I think it's a different story. I think you play empty. But 18 goblins, 2-turn clock. I'd rather go with 1 turn. So we don't know what they're on, so we're going to go with... Although we do know that they F6'd. So, considering that they F6'd, and they're saying they're hoping for fast games so that they can play in the Modern Challenge. No, I guess they could still just F6 and not draw into a force. I'm going to go with the usual. Like, if they're hoping for fast games so that they can get into the Modern Challenge, they might just have, not a force hand and say, I'm not going to sit here playing with priority. Yeah, I can keep this. This hand certainly has its potential problems, but okay, so they are a blue deck. We have 1, 2, 3. If we wanted to imprint, it would be 4, 5. So we do have, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we do have an empty, actually. I mean, obviously they're on a blue deck. Well, very likely on a blue deck. They could just be on, like, Reanimator, right? Problem is we do have to imprint this gamble if we don't want to blow some sort of ritual. So maybe we do Blow Ritual, because I don't want to get rid of this gamble if we don't have to, right? So if they counter, in fact, if they counter Burning Wish, then we have a 50-50 shot at echoing. But more than likely, I'll just pass and echo the next turn. I think I'm fine with doing this. Oh, I guess the awkward thing is, yeah, we should be playing out of permanence. Maybe we just get relay. Because the awkward thing is, if they let this resolve and you get empty here, then it's unlikely you're going to be able to resolve both of these spells. Whereas if I get relay, they might feel tempted to counter one. Especially if we wait. Oh no, OP. Don't count. Oh, they didn't. I mean, it's a pretty good relay, right? You definitely want to imprint here, because you want to put permanent mana sources into play. No Fluster is nice. Burning Wish, Chrome Mox, Echo, Overmaster, Monolith. So we don't currently have double blue, but we do have another Burning Wish. We have an Overmaster. So we have a couple looks. Take a couple looksies. It's a Volcanic Island, Tarn. So they are certainly blue. What kind of blue are you? They're gonna Surgical or Relay in their main phase. It's an interesting choice. That is all 4 relays. That's a meltdown. It's pretty good. We draw the best possible. I like that. 2, 4, 5, 8. We don't. So we actually want to make red, right? They're probably going to counter LED anyways. They have 4 cards in hand. Don't want to walk into daze with this monolith. Although, what does that mean if we do? Yeah, I don't want to walk into daze. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about this one. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. So I'm going to put them on Delver. And we're looking pretty hot here. You could just go Echo, which maybe they do have a counter, and that's like what they're banking on here. But I'm not going to do that. We're just going to go for an empty line. As an unfortunate draw. We wanted to draw any castable. That's okay, though. We do have to tap this. This is likely the point in which our opponent realizes they fucked up. But maybe they're not. They could have Fluster, they could have Stifle, could have a Sweeper. But I'd say generally speaking, we are favored in this position. If Modern has started, that's probably why they're not doing anything. Because they're double queuing with the Modern challenge. They said they were 5-1 in. Okay, sweet. Get them with the gobos. We're at 16, 12 gobos. They're certainly not going to be racing us. Let's get a hope for no sweeper. Alright, they're resolving. Spell Pierce. Nope. Interesting. They scoop it up. Got him. They wanted a quick game. We gave them a quick game. Interesting. Let's make sure this LED resolves. I just want to play it. Let's see what's going on here. Opal was great. If we make red with this. I want this Overmaster to be uncounterable. Oh, they're going to counter the Overmaster. That's, unless they have more permission, that's not good for them. Which, it feels like they do. Oh, hold on. My phone's going off. Hold on. They do. Okay. Just had double force. And we're one shy of being able to untap this monolith. That's okay. We're still heavily favored here. I wouldn't say like heavily, but we're favored. Another Burning Wish would be nice. Gamble would be nice. Huh. Maybe I'll take the, oh boy. The land doesn't actually do anything for us. Take 6, we go to 4, so we can tap one of these, or I can play Grim Monolith. And then that gives us 1 more mana for next turn, but then that we die to Bolt for sure. And we probably die to Bolt either way. Really wanted to draw Echo there. That would have been best draw. I'll take a Burning Wish. Yes. Alright, we win. We win the game. Whoops. Oopsie. Oh no. Actually, we lose to a Bolt. We lose to a Bolt. Interesting. Grid? Okay. So you hit Grid, but it doesn't... We're at 2. Alright, we gotta hope we don't draw them into Bolt. And the test. It's gonna be a brainstorm here, at least. Trying to find Bolt. Wow. Okay. So, feel like we should assume they don't have Bolt. Unlikely to use this Chrome Mox. Okay. We have a Burgie here, but it's possible we wind up on a line that, like, tries to play out 2 Burgies. So let's go... I don't think we're actually going to use this Overmaster from hand. White cards does not equal no Bolt. It's possible. But the last Jeskai list that I saw wasn't running any swords. It was running Bolt, and they were running Pending and Stoneforge. So we hit a lot of LEDs. This is like, unless they, this pretty much won. This game should be over. We're likely to just get rid of the rest of this. I'm gonna pass on one of these. What's up, Rick? Like, I put it up there as a possibility, but you don't just say they're not on Bolt. Yeah, certainly likely. Okay, so this city is pretty good. Let's play a little bit of mana here. I'm gonna try a Burgie. No, you know what? It's worth more if I can actually get a grid, because then they can't plow it. Plow would let us tap our Ancient Tombs. So they do have a Brainstorm. So it is possible that we get bolted out here. But if y'all are correct on the predict, meaning more of a control style and no bolts, that would be sweet. They bottomed Force. Whoa. It feels like they are trying to find Bolt. Another Brainstorm. It's a Force. Okay. Bottom Swords. Bottom Iteration. It is countered. No matter what, I'm going to be playing one more LED. So let's, once again... So now they have no white mana. So now I'm comfortable just playing Burgie. Now they're in big trouble. Grid? Okay. We win the game. Even get to cast an Overmaster. We can make some black, but honestly, I'm not even going to use the black. we're gonna go get Grape Shot. Boink, boink. And put the rest on them. You dead, OP. Yeah, they do have swords and pending, so I think that is very likely that they're on either no bolt or small amount of bolt, but probably no bolt. So does that mean we can assume there's Stoneforge? No, right? We saw Shredder, just kind of in the Stoneforge spot. So they have Darcy, Shredder, and Murktide. So I think I'm comfortable playing empty. Right. That's what I was thinking. But they just had basically nothing. Sand is a bit awkward. We can probably do better, but I'm on it. Oh my god, yeah. I hate that they do that. You have to click by your Ancient Tombs when you're at 2 life. Very scary. Okay, so they scried, didn't like it, got a Tundra. I'm actually not loving this spot. I feel like we're gonna get pendinged. I'll say, I think I'd rather them pending my grid than one of my Chrome Moxen, so... But they might force it, and them pending one of these. And then we're in a rough spot. Normally I put Monolith in front of grid, because it's the same amount of mana next turn, except you get to hide the grid, but I want to convince them to blow something up other than my Chrome Moxen, and I think I actually value this Monolith higher. Yep, there it goes. Whoa. Wonder how many plows they take out. Could play Bergie, but then we have nothing, so it's definitely just Monolith. Pass. We're on that horn line. Bonder. If I'd known we were drawing Monolith, I would have just played Monolith last turn, but I didn't know it. Did not know it. So they do not shuffle. It's not a terrible draw, but I don't feel great about this position, I'll be honest. But I am going to slam horn. I fear Meltdown, otherwise I'd just play another Monolith and pass. But I could just have Force and Meltdown. There's the Force. That's obnoxious. It's not the worst draw. We want to draw empty. We have 4 in our deck currently. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Hit our Bergie. They only have 3 cards. They have access to Sanctuary. So you can just put it on 2. No, that's not true. If they put it on 2, an Overmaster resolves, making Burning Wish uncounterable. This is an interesting situation for sure. They get to see our deck, so they see we're on the empty plan. Wow, so they went for the blank. Damn, that's actually really good for them. Maybe not. No, it's not really good for them. We do kind of have to hope this resolves too, though. Wow, they're shuffling for it. So there goes their Sanctuary. I'm not sure that was a good play. Unless they might have another Force to just straight up counter the Burning Wish. They put what? Ponder on top, right? Put Ponder on top. So then they can counter Overmaster. And then they have a counter for Burning Wish. Maybe. I think they have another 3, 4, 5. We do have to blow our LED. Might as well. I mean, we could just straight up Burning Wish for like a relay, right? Like don't crack LED. We have 5. Burning Wish, we go to 3. And then we still have Overmaster, because they're going to counter Burning Wish. We can hope to spike like Echo. I think that's kind of a long shot though. I think I'd rather just... I think we just go for it here. I think it's unlikely that it gets gets there, but it's also possible with this counterbalance trigger on the stack that they just use the force now so that we don't have to use our LED yet. Okay, they're going to brainstorm. Put a 2 on top. It's possible they don't have a 2. They do. It's an iteration. Okay. I'm trying to spike a empty here. We're burning what? Well, yeah, we're burning wish. They had the force. Alright, well, we can untap a monolith. They are most certainly favored here, but so they just had a force. There's a Darcy. It's a monkey. They're at 14. So they are currently winning this race. Unless they take 1 more damage or we find a way to deal another damage, which is possible. We have no Burgies. Relay is interesting. We are low on time, so gotta keep that in mind. There may be points that I talk a bit less and just play a bit more. Bobble is pretty good. Okay, no fetch. Hold on to that grid for now. Predict is pretty good. They're hydroblasting our monkey. That is funny to me. I want to be able to untap one of these monoliths. They're playing a Murktide. 8, 11. Oh shit, there goes the relay line. Just in time, empty. Let's see what they do about this. And let it go. Alright. So they've seen our deck, but I think we're still in the empty plan. Yep. That was a strange opener. It's possible we were supposed to just throw it back. It has no red source. It's got the empty... No. There we go. This hand is, like, perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't really Berg first. Eight goblins. They have 6 cards in hand. And we're also going to put a Bergie into play. Some additional power. Shatterskull is not a bad draw. Let's attack. Blocking, that's a good sign. They scooped it up. Easy game. We did win the die roll yet again. This hand is not keepable. This hand is fine. I mean, yeah, when you get someone who plays like all formats, it's probably the best guess, but I'm not sure how I want to play this. Like, am I really supposed to bottom this Echo? I don't think so. I think that's what's going to make this relay reasonable. Bloms, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And I don't know if we're supposed to play out this monolith turn 1 or save it for Storm. This relay is really bad without this being... Although, sheesh. There's a lot of awkwardness about this hand. I think we're supposed to bottom this city. Then I think we're supposed to play out this Grim Monolith, hoping that we draw something that, in the event that their blue deck draws counter magic, and we can utilize that as Storm. I don't think it's a reasonable game plan to just play a land here and pass. Or rather, I would say it's reasonable. I just don't think it's correct. They're F6'd. Interesting. I don't think that changes anything for me. Could be 8 cast. Actually, I don't know why I said that. They would an F6 if they're 8 cast. It could also be double queuing, which could be a primary reason for F6ing. Like if you just don't have force in your hand, you're on a blue deck and you're double queuing, you want to play fast. Catacombs. It's going to be Reanimator. It's probably not good for us from this position. Yep. Ooh. Aww. They get rid of an Archon. I was hoping they were discarding an Archon. That would have been an ideal scenario. Brutal. So they're going to draw 14. We have to hope they don't put a relevant monster into play. And we rip LED. I do think it's worth waiting. Like, they probably already know what's happening here. Took the relay. It's interesting. I don't know what world I would be passing next turn and not scooping. Alright, so the big thing is going to be game 3 on the draw. Can certainly be a tough one against them. Obviously, if we had a really fast hand, this would have been a lot better for us. Or, I mean, we could have gone for a turn 1 relay. But it would have been a relay for 3, and we would have had to blow Petal and our Monolith. But it would have given us more looks at LED. I don't care about that. Because if I'm going to win, I'm probably going to draw my deck. And I can probably just wish and Echoing Truth it. And they went to 3. LED, please. 12, 13. So I'll pass. So they might discard me again. I mean, if you have a discard spell, you cast it here, right? And then all it takes is a Petal, or Volcanic Island, or LED. Opal does not do it. I think they're trying to decide if they want to discard or not. Drawing 7. Gotta imagine they're going to discard us. We're going to loot. Oh, there's a Chancellor. Yep. Go down to 1. 2 Chancellors, yeah, that'll seal the deal. Oh, and we drew it. We drew it. So it costs an additional 2. And then this costs 5. 2, 3. Yeah, there's no chance. Damn. 1 draw away. Okay. Bounce spells come in. Grids come out. That's a wrap. I did keep a defense grid. There's really nothing else that you would want to bring in. Like, this needs to stay, needs to stay, needs to stay, needs to stay, doesn't do anything, needs to stay. You don't want empties, needs to stay. The only thing you could possibly consider is Reforge the Soul, but I would rather have it in my board. And in the event that they are on silence, it's not horrendous. In fact, in the event that they are on silence, we actually take our bounce spells out and put grid in, because the bounce spells are only so helpful. Probably keep 1 Echoing Truth in the main to deal with the stupid emissary, but really you have Wish for Echoing Truth. But yes, it is intentional. Oh yeah, much scarier. I love emissary because yes, players lean on it, and then I kill them. Like, they drew 14 cards, and we were 1 draw away from being in a very favorable position. Like, echoing with 5 floating. That's going to beat Emissary most of the time. Two, 3, 4, 5. Horn. LED City. Doesn't play a horn through a Chancellor. I think I throw this back. This goes back. That first one was close. They're on 7. We go to 5. We go to 4. And we keep. We keep LED Echo. Spirit Guide. And then it's between Rite of Flame or Opal. Like, if they have a Chancellor, Opal's better. Break the Chancellor, wind up with 1 post. Rite of Flame, we don't. But if there's no Chancellor, we get an additional mana from the Rite of Flame. We know they have multiple Chancellors. I think I go with Opal here. Yeah. No Chancellors. Alright. F6 as expected. Spin that wheel. And we whiffed. We do have an Echoing Truth, not for nothing. It's like, how much do I want to play out, right? If we draw a Relay. Like, if I play out Grim Monolith, I have to play up Petal, because I want to be able to hold up Echoing Truth. I guess we do have the Spirit Guide, but we're probably going to get discarded. Although, if we do get discarded first, they're going to discard Echoing Truth anyways. So, I'm going to play Monolith. and pass. Could play a monkey, but I don't think that's worth it. Alright, nothing. More bounce. Nothing, that's good. They're not even going to discard, which is concerning. They play a the enchantment that blows up all my shit. At least it won't matter if we draw action. So we are at the point where we win if we draw Burning Wish. Gamble's very likely to win. Nothing. Very strange. Wear and tear? Okay. Do I want to bounce it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still have enough for a pier. I think I'm fine with that. Alright. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cha-ching. Got him. Play out all of our stuff and kill them. Why not make some more mana? The tendies. Alright, now on to the difficult game. That was a weird one. I'll say that. Here comes the tough one. We're looking for multiple LEDs and echo. There are other hands that'll keep, but generally speaking, that's what I'm looking for. Can't really keep low power level hands. Yeah, this is a keep. If they take gamble, they get wrecked by relay. If they take LED, they get wrecked by relay. If they take relay, they get wrecked by an echo. This is good. No Chancellor. So we're hoping they just have like a discard spell and pass. Or like Grizzlebrand is fine if they reanimate it, so that they can only draw 7. And a lot of times they just have to pass. Emissary is fine. Yeah. That is fine. That's all you got? Oh man, we drew an echo. Whoa. Do we have a chance to peer? 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. We do not. I was thinking like if we could gamble for Burning Wish and put a peer in front of this echo, at least give ourselves a shot to peer. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't gamble to try to get a horn in front of the echo. That's another way to win on the spot. Could gamble for a way to bounce Emissary. I mean, honestly, the correct thing to do here is probably just going to be gamble for another LED. Yeah, that's like the most obvious line. I'm just trying to see if there's, like, if we had access to one more red, it might be worth playing out mana and gambling for horn so that you can horn echo. So I think we want to play out these, then gamble for the LED. We missed, which is okay. We still have a sizable amount of mana here. I guess we kind of want access to the additional blue, huh? So we want to be able to bounce this. Maybe not though. Maybe double red is more important. Takes ourselves off of Metalcraft. So that's going to be the deciding factor on that one for me. Yep, this is a win. We just have Horn Echo in hand. 3, 4, 5, and then this imprints anything. And then we can get there. Okay, so let's imprint Relay. Let's get horny. Let's get rid of that one. Let's play these. We don't have to write a flame. Spin the wheel again. Keep looking, keep looking. We can just peer. We can probably just naturally find it. There it is. Let's get rid of this Burning Wish. Let's play LED. Play Bergie. Oops. Play Petal. Make more mana. Make more mana. Play some monoliths. Grid for good measure. Play another monolith. Why not? Play an opal. Make a blue. Play an LED. Let's play a monkey. Why not? Monkey around. Bounce your thing. And get him with the grapes. Got him. Easy game. That's a long one. Well, turn one, Acciano. All right. Here we are, round 4 against Misplaced Ginger. Excuse me. Delver in June, and they play a lot of other formats, so probably Delver. Not the best Delver hand. It's not like the worst, but I'm gonna keep it. It's on the lower side of keeps, but if we hit a soul land, it's probably good. I think I cycle one of these. Whoa. That's interesting. This blanket. I think I want to pass here. That was a good draw, though. We're probably going to get wastelanded, which is definitely a problem. Iteration is fine. No wasteland. We want to see Echo or Soul Land. They have 4 cards. There's the land. So grid 1, counter 2, 3, relay for 4. This is tough. I don't know if I should grid right now or not. I think I'm gonna overmaster. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can put the grid in front of this relay. Let's play Rite of Flame. Go grid. Nice. 6, 7. It's going to be relay for 7 if they counter the grid. If they don't, that's fine too. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't daze, to be honest, because we want to let this go. But it's still a relay for 7 with 6 men on board. Burning Wish, Bergie, Gamble, Bergie, LED, Burning Wish, Chromox. I would like to have seen more mana. I want to say they don't have a force though, because I can't imagine you daze a grid there if you have a force. And they're just going to play a Murktide. Make me have it. There we go. There's the mana we needed. So now we can play Ancient Tomb. See if we can get a Bergie in there. If not, we're going to get the other Berg. Okay. So they have lost this game, which conveniently enough for us means we have won it. I don't think we necessarily want to draw them 7 cards yet. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Could 7, 4. But I don't want to go in like pier. I can try to horn first. So we have 11. If we have horn, we go down to 7. If they counter that, then they only have 1 card. If they don't counter it, then we have 7 mana. Then we can gamble Echo. Puts us down to 5. Then we can Burning Wish, gamble Echo. Well, at that point, we might just have lethal anyways. Or Burning Wish for Echo, and then we can activate with Horn. So they let that go. I think I make black with this one. Use up a blue, black, and a red. Like, now I'm comfortable giving them 7 cards, since we have a Burgie and a Horn in play. Yep, game is over. Let's try to find a grid from Exile. Where are you, grid? Not that it really matters. It would be difficult to screw it up here. We also have Overmaster waiting. Just waiting. Play this grid. Are you dead? Yep. And it resolved. And go get the tendies. Alright. Now that we got game 1, we get to just blindside him with empty. Oh, I play against Delver all day. Especially post board. It only gets easier with empty. Yeah. I'm in. Count me in. Ten gobos coming up. From the other side, always epic to see your deck in action, man. What game 1? Oh yeah, I didn't know they stream. Oh, that's cool. I can go back and watch it then. Now they gotta find a sweeper. And we have 4 mana to start untapping these monoliths. Did they not bottom? On top of their library, that's not good. Hopefully it's just a cantrip. Oh, I know what they need. But I'm hoping... I mean, if it was End the Festivities... Okay, so they're bolting. Bolting and still keeping it on top, so they might have it. Although, why would you bolt if you have it? I don't think they have it yet. I honestly think they kept a ponder on top to try and find it. That's what I think. Otherwise, wouldn't make sense bolting and blocking. But I feel pretty good about this position, especially since we can start untapping these monoliths. So Darcy plus another cantrip. Bottom counterbalance, that feels good. Yeah. Suck it, counterbalance. Okay, so they're not scooping, so they might have another cantrip, or they found it. It could buy a turn over time after playing more blockers and bolts and such. I think I just want to hold. I don't want to give them the opportunity to have more Darcy triggers. Like if they force my horn and get a trigger. Yeah. And we can always play horn the next turn, like we had plenty of mana. Even if they dealt with those goblins, I think we were just going to kill them. I mean, hell, even playing Burgie and an ape at this point is quite dangerous. Alright. And they said the Epic Storm was the Delver killer. It is. So, round 5. We're against Nerd Knee Reap. Nerd Knee Reap. Mountain. Mountain Pass. Interesting. Probably doing... It's probably Moon Stompy. Burgie's really good, but they've been running a lot of Fury lately. And we would have to imprint something we don't want to. And I do want Horn. We could just Horn. I don't hate it. No, I'm going to Burgie pass. It's a tough spot to be in, though. Just don't have it, please. And of course, the like slow grid hand that we keep is against non-blue. To be fair, we played against blue all day. And of course they have it. This is like the main reason not to play Bergie. And this is the main reason why this matchup has become awful for us now. I keep talking about it. People keep telling me that like it's not as prevalent as I think it is, but here it is. Fury and Trinisphere in the main deck in high numbers. Yeah. Gotta go get Spree now. To be expected, but we used to always be in the same position, but Bergie, like, they couldn't remove Bergie. Now they just remove it and play a lock piece in the same turn, like, every single time I play against them. Alright, Salt is over. Let's kill Trinisphere, and then try to kill them next turn. I don't think there's a reason to play out Petal. Like, if they play another Trinisphere, we lost anyways. Same thing with Chalice on 0. Excuse me. Alright. Really need to draw Echo or LED. Guess technically Burning Wish could work. We can either go for the 25% chance to spike and cast Echo, or you can go for the 50% chance of grape shotting their board. I think we have a better shot trying to hit the Echo. Whoa. Whoa! I mean, it's still, you know, very unlikely that we get there here. It's super close. We have to hit like an Echo or Gamble. Another Relay might let us survive. It doesn't do it. Dead on board. Close, though. Very close. Oh, God. This matchup has definitely become a nightmare. It really wasn't for a long time. For a very long time. Fury makes sense, and it's surprising how long it took for people to start playing it in the deck. And then Trinisphere makes sense. There's been a lot more Storm lately. Not that that's the only place that it's relevant. Especially on the play against just, like, anything. Play turn 1 Trinisphere and it puts your opponent behind a couple turns, for sure. I mean, I think I'm supposed to keep it. Hopefully they mull down to some shitty leyline hand. They mulled the 6. They play 4 ley lines, so you can't really just mulligan to some aggressive hand. Yep. Alright, at least it puts them on a 5-card hand. We could have played a Horn. I probably should have at least put some more thought into it, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, we're definitely going for Horn. I think I want to wait. I just gotta hope they have no more lock pieces, which they might not, since they're already on a mulligan. They have this. Chalice on 1. Okay. Let's get horny. Relay. So we can imprint, play Monolith, play Opal, play Relay. It's 2, 3, 4. It's a Relay for 5 with Horn in play. Yeah, I mean, don't really have a choice here. I'm not gonna activate again. Excuse me. So we didn't really find anything, so hopefully our Horn can flip into something. Come on, take it easy. Take it easy, OP. I'd rather them have a clock than another lock piece. It's just worst case scenario. Fucking ridiculous, man. Okay. We have Spree in our sideboard. We need Echoing Truth, so we can bounce Leyline and Echo. Apollyon Nolasco, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I think we're going to follow the 4-1 here. We have outs, just not so many of them. Echoing Truth, Burning Wish. So we're taking, is this a goblin? It is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can't tap Ancient Tomb. Do we want to tap our Monolith to cycle Relay? Then the only mana we'll have is Opal. So I guess the answer is, well, I guess if it's a Burning Wish, we can use the LEDs. I think I'm supposed to cycle it. We hit a pedal. It's also possible I miscounted something and we're just dead on board, or they play another threat. I think that does it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exactly. Yeah, they got us. Let's see. Alright, round 6 against Condescend. Let's Google them. This hand looks a little bit suspect. Looks like OP plays Delver. Doesn't play a ton of Legacy, but played Delver last challenge on the 10th. So do I want to keep this against Delver on the draw? Probably not. There are draws that make this hand absolutely fine, but it does have an Overmaster. They kept on 7. I'm going to throw it back. Whoa. Okay. I'll keep this. It's a little bit awkward, admittedly. One of the Rite of Flames back. Misty Pass. Burning Wish was okay. Wishing we kept out of the Rite of Flame now. I think I'm just passing. We can Ancient Tomb Petal Rite of Flame, right? Then we gamble for LED and hope it doesn't hit Overmaster. It's a 50-50, in which we can play the LED and then Overmaster and Echo. Seems unnecessarily risky though. I'm not going to play Ancient Tomb out into Wasteland. Damn, if we had that other Rite of Flame, this would have been great. Considered keeping it, but there just wasn't, like, you know, not knowing that we're drawing Burning Wish, there just wasn't a great card to bottom. Ugh. Alright, well, I think we make the play that we did before, but we have better odds now, and we can do it twice? Well, not really, because we only have 2 red, but that's okay. Maybe. Might be okay. Wow, it hit Echo exactly. So I'd imagine they let this go. Excellent, all going according to plan. And now let's get a castable off of this, please. Or they're gonna force it. Oh man, love to see it. Brainstorm? Sure. Add to the storm, why not? So if we pay for this and then they force Monolith, they can counter Echo. Yeah. Which sucks. I knew it was risky playing Grim Monolith, but figured the upside was high enough. This is not great. This is not great at all. Please don't waste me. Please don't waste me. Okay. Why not go for Burgie? We didn't have a Burgie. We didn't have Metalcraft. If that's what you're thinking. Down to 5 cards. That's a good one. Hoping to spike Metalcraft off of this Overmaster. Wow, no bolt. They got nothing. Okay. Nice. Oh, baby. OP is in trouble. Big trouble. I got a Bolt Bergie. Monolith resolves. How about this one? That one gets countered. How about this one? It's a juicy one. Oh well. This one. This one. Resolve. So we have lethal with Grape Shot. If they had force, they would have countered this, right? Like we just Grape Shot here. At the same time, they can't beat empty. It's a weird thing to like even think about. But it just feels so naked Grape Shotting for exact 16. But they did let this go again. So I'm going to Grape Shot. I guess it doesn't play around double days. Oh shit, I didn't count it. I didn't count it. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. Come on, OP. Oh my god. That was a mistake. I should have made goblins. Whew. Scared me. Alright, we are back with round... Oh, we're playing against Bryant. Round 7 against Bryant. We won the die roll. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. This hand does the thing. I wish it did it a little bit better. Like if we had one more 0 in our hand, we could go Bergie first. Do I really want to give him a turn? I don't think so. So I think we're just going to go take our Echo. Hope that it wheels them into not a turn 1. Or we just kill them, you know, off of the Echo. Let's go. Let's spin that wheel. Alright, we did not wheel into a... Not even really a good hand, if I'm being honest. Really want to draw into like a Bergie here. No shuffle, pass. We have no way of making double blue. And we have no way of getting Hellbent. So this gamble has to get... I think a Reforge. I think it has to get Burning Wish for Reforge. Which means we have to spend both Rite of Flames. Which means I have to play City. If we go City Monolith, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 6. We have 1 post Reforge. And it has to hit. It's a 75% chance. Or we can go for the 2 out of 3 and wind up with 2 mana post Reforge. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'll take the 3 out of 4. Oh, we could just Horn. Why didn't I think of that? So if we go for Horn, 5, 8, it's 3 mana post Horn, but then we only have 4 cards to flip. No, I still like Burning Wish more. Alright, we didn't miss at least. And we get to keep our Monolith. And we get to see what their hand was going to be. Whoa, this is a good hand. We get to wheel again. Is that the best thing? Is that the best thing to do? So let's say we go Opal and gamble for Burning Wish. No, then it can't hit either of the petals too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't have enough mana to do that even. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. This is going to be 2 mana post Echo. We'll have Fixing. I like it. Get a lot of Storm, that's for sure. Still have 1 Echo in our deck after this. And we got there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yep. Get him with the shots. Whoa. That was crazy. That was insane. Okay, so we don't want any grids. All of these are better. None of them are particularly good, but better than grid. We don't really care about Veil. My luck was bound to come around. Every time, or the past, like, I want to say 2 or 3 times in a row that I played Bryant, I wheel into bullshit and wheel him into a kill. This is not great. They're on 7. This would probably be fine on the play, but I think we actually want something more like this. Alright. Probably wheeling or some shit. We're just getting turn 1 piered. Oh yeah. Look out. Ooh, wow. That's a hot hand. It's just lethal. Let me just chain some tutors and kill. Or maybe not, huh? 5, 8. No, they didn't have enough mana for that. Yeah, we look pretty dead. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna get there with this. Oma-san, thank you for the follow. This is also quite poor. This is really bad. This is even worse. Thank you. That's how we do it. Into a rather big relay, but nothing else. Which is likely to be fine. How big can we make it? Definitely just playing this. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play Spirit Guide in front of it. Do we want to? Probably not, right? Yeah, it's not worth it, because then we have to tap Monolith. We want to play the Monolith, and then just relay for 6. Monolith in play. We gave them 7 random cards. We gotta hope they're not good ones. 2, 4, 5, 8, 11, 12. It's gonna be a brainstorm, right? They're not pondering. Oh, no way. They're gonna spin the wheel or pass. This is nerve-wracking. Oh my god. They're gonna spin the wheel. Okay. I don't think we need to use this. I don't think it really matters. I mean, we have a kill. Playing LED and passing. Awesome. Alright, we got there. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, let's play this. Let's play this. Go ahead and... I don't know. I think it matters too much. Let's go get a Berg. Play the Berg. Play LED. Play Grim Monolith. Let's cycle this Overmaster. Let's play Opal. Let's Echoing Truth. Make some more mana. Make some more mana. Let's go get an Echo for good measure, just in case we fuck something up here. And we'll make black. And we'll make blue. And get them with tendrils. Whew. Wow. That was a crazy match. Oh my god. Oh, that was wild. So, wow. This hand is quite good. Hold on, I gotta fix the glitch. So what is it? You move one of the cards in your collection, and then it fixes it? Wow. Like magic. Love it. Alright, let's look them up. YPRINs. Mostly a modern player. Sneak and Show. They played Sneak in April. They're all over the place in Modern. Looks like they've just played like every deck. I don't see any other Legacy results. So it could be sneak, could just be on Delver to try and spike. He's known for Tron in Modern. 2 7/2s will make it. Okay. You know what's awesome about this hand? Oh, they're F6'd? I don't think that changes anything. So we could like go to 4 and then Bergie down to 1 and then over LED to 2 and Overmaster, hoping it spikes something that generates mana, which is pretty likely with Bergie, but it's, I think, unnecessarily risky. Fluffy2121, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But we can put this Overmaster in between the Rite of Flame. Wow, it would have hit. It would have hit big time. We still can't do it, though. So now we can play Uncounterable Rite of Flame and play LED. Play Opal. And relay for 6. Pretty strong here. And they mull to 5 as well. Okay, the relay is reasonable. Uh-oh. It's Moon Stompy. They only have 2 cards. I mean, it's not what we wanted to see, obviously. At the same time, our hand is okay for it. We can go City, we can play Bergie. Like, I think we're supposed to play Bergie and then use our LED to gamble. And then next turn we can Echo. So it'll be in our graveyard. Because otherwise we're just playing Bergie. And then we have Ancient Tomb and that's it. So, yeah, we gotta hope they don't have Fury. Or Blood Moon. Blood Moon would also be a pain in the ass. We're not here for gambling. Yeah, that's not what this deck does or anything, right? Come on. They have 1 card. Okay, so we can work. We just need a land. They are 13. Not a Rebel. Even worse. Well, I guess they can't play anything that they... Really? It's drawn to double defense grid? Might as well attack. We're not blocking. Of course they hit a threat. Wow! That's actually tilting. Like, quite tilting. Holy shit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I'm still attacking, right? What am I blocking? A goblin? And then taking 8? And then unsuccessfully jumping? So, we're attacking. I don't think it matters either way, but... Not so sure we have outs at this point. We can't play LED. We had a lot of outs. Like, we had a lot of draws that worked through this. As long as we get to keep a Bergie in play. That's frustrating. Super frustrating. Okay. Definitely our worst matchup. I think our best bet is just fucking goblins at this point. I know Fury is okay against it, but I don't think a gamble package is great. Jeez. Yeah. Yep. Imagine if we had gone for it with the Bergie. We would have hit. Then we would have had Bergie in play already. But you don't make that play. It's not the right play, right? It's just frustrating. Like, okay, you got us. And then, like, I think we're unfavored, but not by a ton. If we just drew, like... I mean, if we kept drawing, like, top end as well, that would have been bad, but... Actually, I think we just needed... We literally needed a land or Spirit Guide because we were under the grid. This does not get there. This is extremely unlikely to get there. I think we're on the hope they don't have a ley line and go for LED Echo at this point. Like, we can bottom Overmaster, imprint Echo, play out Grim Monolith, 1, 2, 3, 6, and then we have a turn 2 Echo. We could. They're on 7. It loses to Fiery Confluence, but they're probably not going to have that turn 1. Obviously, it doesn't like lock pieces, but it is what it is. I think it's better than mulling. Wow, they don't have Leyline. Nothing? I don't get it. Just like a Spirit Guide Pyroblast? Like, what's happening? Okay. I'll take it. Certainly needed it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we have enough mana. That's Storm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not enough Storm to kill them. Of course, we do have this Echo. So we're probably just going to wind up leaning into that. Do we do something first? They are F6'd. I don't think so. I don't think we empty first. I don't think we do anything first. I think we just literally Echo here so that we can kill them. Alright, this is unlikely to kill them, but we are at the very least making a ton of goblins. See what this Overmaster does. Nothing. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we cannot double up. We can, however, Void Snare if we wanted to. I don't think we do. I think we want to save that to bounce something of theirs. Guess I'll play out Opal though. We do want our empty to be lethal, so maybe I do want to bounce and replay so that we can play around Fury. Yeah. Hopefully their hand is just a bunch of ley lines. I want to cycle the Smashing and the Pedal to get yet one more. So 26, 4, they're gonna have to tap Ancient Tomb as well. So I think we can hold on to the Smashing. Is bouncing Monolith and replaying up both the Opals any good? No, because you then have to tap it, so it's the same thing really. If I could have played Monolith and not tapped it and then emptied, that would have been better. But I couldn't. Alright. We got there. Now for the tough one. Wonder if they're even on ley lines. Like, do we pull the empties now? Probably. I'm gonna pull the empties. This is, yeah. This is about as stock as it gets. Did they ever board out Fiery Confluence? No. The question is someone actually even running it? You know? They start with 7. Our hand is like... I mean, it's fine. Has a Void Snare we can't cast. It's slow, but any fast hand is gonna struggle anyways. The only thing that would make this hand, what it needs is lands. You need lands to be able to just like make land drops and play around Trinisphere, but then that gives them time. I'm gonna keep it. Chalice on, nope, Trinisphere. Okay. And I was afraid of this, so we need to hit another land drop, which is what I was talking about. Or at least the Spirit Guide. Or hope they don't have a threat. Okay, so at least they have to get rid of their city. Maybe it's not a threat. It is. Alright, it's one of the slower ones. Come on. Need a land. Is drawing their next card a tell for trap or faking trap? What, at the end of the game? I don't know. They discarded a Fury. Interesting. We can draw land. We have a shot here. Though that probably involves playing Bergie, and they discarded Furies. Hopefully it's a miscalculation as to the importance of... They're attempting to resolve Chalice, I'm pretty sure. Looks like they know how to do it through Trinisphere. That's fine, I guess. That's not fine. This Void Snare is pretty useless. Can I get a land, please? Okay. I got a land. It's probably too late. So if I play Grim Monolith, Can I survive 2 turns here? That's what I need. If I play Monolith, and I still have to spend 3 to get a red source anyways next turn, unless I draw it. So really I think I have to play Chrome Mox. I wish Chrome Mox allowed me to play another spell. Oh yeah, Chalice is on too. So I gotta play the Chrome Mox anyways. So I need to play a Mana Source, and then I need to play a Horn, but that's gonna deal me 4, 4, 8, 12. That's gonna be a turn too slow. But that's really all I can do here. 2, 4, 5, 2. I can't really think of an out. We drew it one turn too late. Well, I guess Bergie allows us to block. That's something. I didn't think of that. That could actually do it. As long as they don't have it wind up with a Fury. What are they doing now? Oh god. I think that actually just seals the deal. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we don't have to take 2 to play Bergie. It blocks one of the 2/2s. We take 6, we get a 4. Then what, you know? We play Bergie here. I'm gonna take a shit ton of damage to relay for 2 and die. Take 6, go to 4, so we're not gonna be using this. Don't think we can afford to like play this and sack our city. Copy that. Block here, take 8. Yeah, I was forgetting they can copy, but either way, didn't really have a play. Can't target these. Untapped. What is this? Another one of those. Okay. Don't think we have a draw. I mean, that's a good one, but it's not good enough. Yeah. You got us. Those are our 2 losses. Red Stompy. Delver, 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 all Delver. Alright. So this hand is... Both had Delver mirrors. What a fun format, right? This is a really bad relay. We can Right Flame put Monolith into play. That's not very good. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's turn 1 Pier. They kept on, what, 7? You gotta imagine. Yeah. I mean, we just go for the turn 1 Pier, right? I'm gonna force check. It's too powerful to pass up. Yep. You gonna less on or no? Like we get to keep an LED. No. If I was gonna not go for it, I would have just passed. Just keep my hand in pass and wait until there's another piece of action, because we had so much mana. It was probably the smarter play, since we pretty much knew they were on Delver. But it's really hard to pass up a turn 1 Pier on a mull to 5. Okay. Been to Pyroblast, no Delirium. Yep. Okay. Darcy getting in again. Still not delirious. 4 cards in their hand. Draw. Right of Flame's not bad. Best draw, probably Overmaster. One card on top. I gotta imagine their hand is bad if they're putting Brainstorm on top. Shredder. Shredder. Interesting. Whoa. I think we have to pass. I don't think we get there by going Right of Flame, relay. There's a Wasteland. And we're dead. Alright, bring in the Gobbos. Goblin time. Or this. There's some awkwardness to it, though. There's tension between grid and relay sometimes, and this hand really exemplifies it. It's a keep, though. Wow. Resolved. Resolved. No wasteland. Is it a meltdown? Darcy. Alright. Not a bad position. It was not the greatest. We were hoping for a castable. We gotta dodge meltdown and hit something. Okay. More protection. Mana. Horn. Well. No meltdown. Shredder pass. Echo would be nice. So would Burning Wish. Or Gamble. Another LED. So we play Horn. I think we play the second grid, although they can melt it down just as easy. Although it doesn't matter if not. No, I guess we play Bergie, huh? Yeah, we play this Bergie out. And then might as well play Chrome Mox. Now at least we have, like, a lot of problems for them to deal with. Meltdown is still the worst thing to happen. Yep. Of course, why wouldn't they? Why would they not? But that does leave us with Horn and Bergie. Only one draw, but still not awful. Echo, please. Nothing. Perfect. It's not looking good for the home team. They just bin a counterbalance. Well, they had no way of drawing it, I guess, and playing it this turn. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. They're looking for force. Discard Darcy. No bolt, please. Yeah, they're looking for bolt or force. You get wastelanded. You go to 3. Okay. So we gotta hope they have nothing and that they don't draw into a bolt. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough sell for sure. Yep, they got us. Alright. 6 and 3.